From Turkey to Egypt, from Tajikistan to Iran, bazaars play an integral part in people's lives. Here in the provincial capital of Arak, under the high-vaulted domes of its bazaar, which is about 2 centuries old, you can find a collection of different handicraft made across the province. Bazaars are a visual treat, with chambers that are filled with large and small and old and new eye-catching objects. Here you can also spot workshops where you can take a minute and look at the delicate hands of a craftsman at work as they finish an object of art that might end up to be yours. From potteries that have a modern twist to them to traditional metal embossing on silver and copper. At a junction in the bazaar, there is an historic house known as the Hasanpur House. It's currently the Crafts Museum of Arak, and it is here that you can see collections of the finest samples of handmade works of art from Arak province put on display.
گروه صنایع دستی فلزی از مهمترین گروه‌های صنایع دستی در استان مرکزیه. اما قلمزنی در استان مرکزی از جایگاه خاصی برخورداره. به عنوان مثال میتونم خدمتتون عرض کنم که کار استاد محمد مهدی باباخانی، کار سنگاب ایشون به عنوان سمبل صنایع دستی ایران در سازمان مالکیت‌های معنوی یونسکو وایپو قرار داره.
As you walk the corridors of the museum, in addition to the metal embossed objects, you can see wood carvings, an area dedicated to scripting and different writing styles, and a section on pottery. This beautiful 2-story mansion, which was built during the Qajar dynasty, belonged to a carpet merchant, so it's not surprising to see meticulously hand-woven rugs and carpets here as well. But that's not what makes these carpets special. I don't think that Persian carpets need an introduction. These breathtaking works of art are known all across the world for their quality and delicately hand-knotted patterns. Even so, it's intriguing to know that in Iran, carpets and rugs are distinguished by region, some being more famous compared to the rest, depending on the texture of the woven patterns. One of the regions that's famous in this area is called ZAROOF. In the early 1900s, colored rugs which were dyed in vibrant hues of cream, garnet, indigo or pale red and salmon pink made the hand-woven rugs of Arak extremely popular, both in Iran and abroad. Since they were exported under the name of the village of ZAROOF, where they were woven on a large scale, the name stuck, whereas in fact ZAROOF rugs are a type of Persian carpet woven in the city of Arak and its surrounding counties and villages. For example, in the village of Jiria. Known for their soft, velvety wool and fairly thick pile, the carpets of ZAROOF are traditionally made with blue weft threads. These rugs have classically symmetric curves and vine scrolls with extravagant arabesques and bouquet designs that represent the diversity of this region's carpet weaving traditions. It takes about a year to complete an average room-sized carpet, and the choice of pure and clear colors is completely up to the artisan. Many Iranian girls experience tying knots on big and small weaving looms at some point in their lives. I tied my first knot when I was 16, and don't think that just because you're tying different colored knots row after row that this is easy. It's actually quite tedious and time-consuming.
میاندیم سر قالیامون مثلا بزرگترمون مثل مامانمون بعد وقتی گرگ زدن هی واسهشون انجام میدیم گره میزدیم بعد دیگه تا به 12 13 سالگی میرسیدیم همین دار قالی را خودمون مثلا دیگه تنهایی میبافتیمش این قالی را.
I took away with me from the province of Arak the idea that this land is still flourishing. It's clear that they value natural beauty and can recognize it, so there is almost always a sense of freedom and energy in their art. This is Gulnar Farnudi for Iran.